So didactic practices, according to Brusha, are focused on helping clients to gain knowledge, behaviors, and skills needed for functional independent living, social adaptation, and quality of life. In all of these didactic practices, learning and development are in the foreground of the therapeutic process. Clients most often in need of didactic music therapy include individuals with any type of developmental disability or problem, like intellectual, sensory, physical, multiple disabilities, emotional, interpersonal, or social. It can include individuals with learning problems that interfere with academic progress. It includes institutionalized individuals who need adaptation skills, and also musicians or music students with psychotherapeutic needs. Examples of the didactic area of music therapy will be music therapy in special education, instructional music therapy, behavioral music therapy, music activity therapy, and developmental music psychotherapy. So music therapy in special education is where the therapist uses music to help special students to gain non-musical knowledge and skills that are essential to or part of their education, development, or adaptation. Music learning is the medium or conduit for achieving the academic or adaptive goals of special education. Or the music becomes important precisely because it relates in some way to these goals. In instructional music therapy, a music therapist working within the context of a private lesson uses music learning experiences to address the therapeutic needs of the client. Music learning here is secondary to the accomplishment of therapeutic aims. Yet, the music learning, the music instruction, lays the foundation for the accomplishment of the therapeutic aims. In behavioral music therapy, the therapist uses music to increase or modify adaptive behaviors and to extinguish maladaptive or appropriate and inappropriate behaviors. The clients may be treated in a classroom, in a therapy group, or in individual settings. Behavioral music therapy is a form of cognitive behavior modification, and it involves applied behavior analysis. The main concepts are that music is used in treatment in the following ways: as a cue, as a time structure and body movement structure, as a focus of attention, or as a reward. The focus of treatment in the behavioral music therapy is towards the modification of behavior, conditioning behavior, which can be measured by applied behavior analysis. Whether one is working with an autistic child or a depressed adult, the process involves the concept of stimulus-response. And music is used to change behavior and reduce symptoms of a pathology, rather than an attempt to explore the cause of the behavior. The next example in the didactic area of music therapy practice is music activity therapy. So in music activity therapy, the therapist uses musical activities or tasks to help the client develop knowledge, skills, or behaviors needed for adaptation. The musical activities are designed or selected so that the participation in them requires the client to learn or practice the targeted competence. The primary focus of music activity therapy is to improve adaptive behavior through the acquisition of knowledge and skills in the sensory motor, perceptual, cognitive, emotional, or social domains. In developmental music psychotherapy, the focus is on helping the client to overcome developmental obstacles and problems in more than one area, such as sensory motor, cognitive, affective, or interpersonal areas. The goals extend beyond education and adaptation to include facets of the client's emotional, interpersonal, and spiritual development. Biographical material, family background, private emotions, and personality development are of all of interest. This practice is considered to be at the re-educative level of psychotherapy and usually requires in-depth methods and techniques. The practice may also be concerned with problems in emotional, interpersonal, or spiritual development arising from physical or medical conditions.